Hello adventurers, in the last episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 series, we launched a full-scale assault on the goblin camp outside the Shattered Sanctum. Heavily outnumbered, we used the terrain to our advantage and pull off a hard-fought victory, but it came at a cost. With the real threats still lurking inside, are we ready to face the true leaders of this chaos? Now, we've reached the inner sanctum of the goblins after battling our way in here from outside, where we took on the entire camp last episode, somehow surviving. But the downside is we now have no more spells on any of our characters. We just short rested twice to get back to full health on everyone. And I feel like inside here is going to be another bunch of goblins and maybe the goblin boss as well. There's 4 dudes out here that we can probably take on without any spells. So if they drop our health, so be it. That way we can long rest right after this battle. So let's take out these 4 first. We're going to give inspo. Wait, if I'm in hiding, can I give inspo to people? No, probably not, right? That's fine. We'll just use dep to engage.
Let's not get caught off guard.
And I guess we'll just use our firebolt and see if we can do as much damage as we can to one of these. Oh man, path is interrupted. Alright, we've got advantage on this one. We'll do as much damage to warrior Endrog as possible. Oh crap, there's more. There's 2 more dudes up here. Oh no, this is bad. And there's nowhere to get up there besides this ladder, is there? Oh dude, this is not good. We may or may not be able to take this fight. Can we go outside?
Let's see what this does.
Shadowheart. Can we just take this fight outside? If we just keep shooting this guy. Nope. Out you go.
Worth a shot.
Lizelle. Are we in combat? Lizelle is not in combat. We'll go for a ranged attack. And then we'll run out as well.
Consider me intrigued.
And finally, Gale. Gale, can you just not miss one of your attacks, please? Big meme last episode is just Gale just constantly missing every single attack. Oh, there we go. We got 1 down. And then run outside as well. Now, are we still in combat? No, this feels like a hack. What am I doing? This is the worst way to do combat. I'm going to group everyone up. And then we're going to get Lizelle to lead the way. We're going to use Shadowheart to give guidance to Lizelle. And then we're going to get Lizelle to lead the way into the camp. Again. Now, we automatically aggroed with these guys, or are we now once again group hide? Group hide? No, we can't hide. They're all pretty much alerted. If we walk up there, we can't really gain advantage on anyone. Can we do this? Can we just do this trick again? Shoot. 5 damage. Now we're all in combat this time. Can we get out? This didn't work this time. Oh god. No, this doesn't work. Does it work? I can move. They seem to all have taken a turn, but didn't do anything. This feels like a hack. This feels like a big exploit. Let's just keep shooting him then. We missed. And then out you go. Next is Lizelle. Can we shoot? Oh god, so many more things have come out to attack us. 7 damage, nice. Can we get out?
Curious.
And then lastly is Gale still in there. I can't have Gale in there, he's just gonna die, right? We can shoot this one. Nice, killed it. Out you go. Alright, now they're all out. Now what? If I go back in, am I immediately gonna be in combat? We've killed 2 of them. I feel like we need to stop pushing our luck and just do a long rest, but ugh, I don't know. This seems like a pretty good strategy. Let's go back in and see what happens. We're immediately fighting and we get shot at by everyone. Yeah, that's stupid. What happens if I bring another person in now? It's immediately my turn. Let's bring everyone back in then, and then we'll try to kill as many as we can. Okay, now it's all my turn, so I should be able to attack and run, right? I'm gonna have disadvantage on all of these rolls, but maybe we can take some of these guys out. Let's just focus on one dude. Nope, firebolt doesn't work. What about this guy? Can do this guy. Yep, they're all gonna be at disadvantage. We'll just go up the line. Nope.
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale. 7. And death. 55% chance. Can we kill it? Yeah, nice. We got another one. So, I mean, that's pretty cool and all. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 dudes to deal with. Can we maybe like go up to something? Like get Lizelle to maybe get up there? That way Lizelle can't move. That's not good. Lizelle maybe needs to go this way. There's only 3 dudes to deal with. I think we can tank the damage and then long rest. I don't think we need to keep going out. Maybe Shadowheart can be the one that goes up to this side. And then Gale and you can just sort of separate, split up a little bit. That should be fine. Yes, it's all gonna hurt a little bit, but that's fine. As long as they all attack different targets, I'm okay with that. Alright, now we can go and kill something. Let's go up and attack this one. It's only got 7 health, so we should be able to do some damage there. I don't think I can climb this ladder, can I? Can a main hand attack him? There we go. Nice, we got one. I don't think you can do any more, so end your turn. I'd love to hit this one, but I don't think I can. We'll start out with Shadowheart. We'll get you to go up and out of the way a little bit. At least they won't have advantage attacking her. Then we can whack this one. Oh, that didn't work. Can we shove you off? There we go. Shoved him down. Nice. Now we'll end your turn. Now you can attack. You can probably firebolt this one. There we go. Killed that one. Nice. We'll start heading up. Gale.
Step by step.
Gale can't do anything, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Gale can do anything. We'll just put a cat here. Maybe you can go attack the cat.
If this is worth the cost.
Alright. Next turn. He's gonna go attack the cat. Great. Wasted his turn. Now we can move over here. He's only got 9 meters of movement, so he can't really move that far. But we can at least shoot at him. 6 damage. Now we just need to do, what, 1 more damage to him? Or how much health does he have? Love how the mouse just doesn't like to do anything. He's got 6 health left. That's fine. We'll end your turn. Depp can come up the ladder now. And maybe can shoot from back here. Can we hit a fireball from here? Says 65% chance. Let's try it. There we go. It is dead.
Runs down your spine. Lady Shah's twin and nemesis, the moon goddess Seluna, was once worshipped here. Yet this place clearly fell to ruins long before goblins infested it. Perhaps due to the dark justiciars you found signs of. No matter. The truth will be revealed in time. You silently offer a prayer to Shah and her glory.
Fantastic. Everything is going good. Let's group them all up and bring them down. Now, I think we definitely need to do a long rest. So can we camp here? We've got so many supplies. I think whatever lies ahead, we definitely need to long rest.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Press your fingers to your mouth. Rub your aching hands. Let's wipe the sweat from our brow.
Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
What is happening?
Chukil gate vlaketh mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine.
Calm down, Lizelle. We're gonna get this tadpole out of us.
A touch of disgust.
Let's try to persuade her. We're just exhausted. Lower the blade before you do something foolish. Oh man. Ah, we're rolling with advantage though. So that's good. Situational. What do we need? Roll a 15. That's still pretty bad. I think... Did we get it? No we didn't. What?
It feels as if a snake is slithering through every limb.
What does this mean? Is she gonna kill us?
Burns like flames erupted within. This is not exhaustion. This is ceremorphosis. Close your eyes. Submit.
Can you please stop this, Lizelle? Alright, we've got another chance. We can do a wisdom roll for 2. Oh, and we just barely get it. A 2 and a 1. That's probably the worst roll ever.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlaakith.
Oh, poor Lizelle. Be strong. You will survive this. You will please your queen. Oh, good. We resolved that without having to kill one of our party members.
I cannot trust my own mind, so it seems I must trust yours.
Yes,
I
please
will
do.
Wait, but know this: I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Jeez, that's very final. All right, let's see if we can't camp and get our spell slots and health back.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
Oh, so that's who saved me when I fell out of the ship.
I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around.
Reassuring.
I'll protect you.
Thank you, strange dream visitor. Take the hand offered to you.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I promise.
Seems like there's some deeper battle going on that we don't really know about yet, but we now be introduced to some strange dream visitor that have been apparently helping us. Wait, What was that tutorial? Embrace your potential. So, we found a special parasite like our own. We were drawn to its potential. We used the power of our parasite to exert an influence beyond ourselves. How far does this power go? We were visited in our dreams by a mysterious figure who told us our illicit parasites are special and a source of great potential. Does that mean we want to keep our parasite? Huh, interesting. Anyway, we're still trying to defeat the goblins. And we have a bunch of companion quests that we don't want to worry about too much right now. But at the moment in our camp, we pretty much just... Hey, who's Baldur? What the heck? He's new.
Yes, my friend? I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
How did you find the camp?
Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do.
What do you know about the mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halsin had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Interesting. I fought one of them.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one. Have I killed one?
That can't be.
I was captured by mind flayers before, but I'm lucky to be alive.
You're mad. But, tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
I have, and the mind flayer infected me with a
That's
parasite.
quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now.
Well, I'm not, so...
Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous.
Do I care that he doesn't believe me? Examine me, find out yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Who is this guy, and why is he in my camp? He hasn't answered any questions yet.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
I want to get rid of this thing by any means necessary.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Looks like another path of trying to get the mind flayer out. Alright, doesn't look like there's anyone to talk to here. That's fine. I don't need to change my spells or anything, so let's just leave the camp. Wait, I don't want to leave the camp. Did I rest? Yeah, I rested. Okay, cool. So I've got all my spells back. It's time to push forward. I can't see what's in here or any enemies, but this looks like the inner sanctum of the goblins. So let's head in. We're probably gonna have to fight the boss. Off we go. Down the ladder. Probably want to lead with Lizelle. We've dealt with like 7 or 8 goblins on the outside. There's more goblins here, so let's go ahead and hide and see if we can't get a good vantage point. I'm going to... Wait, I want to hide. And I want to toggle group mode, and then we want to position accordingly. So, can we get through to here without being discovered? It does not look like it. So we're going to have to attack from this side. I guess we're going to fight and bait them backwards, right? How strong are these guys? There's the boss. Wait, that's not the boss. It looks like the boss. We've got a bunch of trackers and stuff. I think we can take this room. It doesn't look like there's anyone super threatening in here. Couple of 14 health dudes. No one that's going to particularly ambush us. So let's just engage. We'll get depth to engage. Can we kill someone outright? Maybe we can kill... Don't think we can kill anyone outright, but let's just engage. Can we Scorching Ray some of these dudes? 1, 2, and maybe 3? That seems like a pretty good engagement. I didn't kill one. It's on 1 health, isn't it? I did kill this one, though. Alright, cool. So, I need you to pull back immediately.
Can't slow down.
Oh, we haven't done any of these guys yet. So let's kill with this. Damn it. Next, Gale. We'll try to save our spell slots if we can. 94% chance to do 1 damage. Sure, we'll take it. There we go. It did exactly 1 damage. Amazing. It's our turn again. I think we should just engage with a magic missiles maybe. I can't tilt the camera, which is a little bit annoying. Can I get through here and see what I can hit? We can't hit this one. We can't move anymore. Can I hit anything? Alright, we can probably engage with our cleric. Can we go over here and engage with our cleric? Doesn't look like she has a vantage point from up here. This is a little bit of height. Maybe we can shoot from here. Advantage high ground. There we go. She joined the battle. That's fine. Now it's Depp's turn. Depp can't move anymore. We can imprison people, but we probably don't want to do that. Depp can't do anything else. Alright, we're just gonna have to end your turn. There's plenty of people back there. Here they come. They're gonna try to come in and do something. They can't cover that much ground, so I'm not too scared of this first turn. By the time they position, we should be able to position our guys somewhere like advantageous in high ground potentially. There's a lot of them though. Oh, that one shot at Shadowheart and did 5 damage. That's not good. Here come more people. Now, should we pull back or keep fighting here is the question. This one has 15 health. We could probably kill it with a level 2 magic missiles. Or we can kill it with these flames.
That won't work.
Nope. So let's pull back a little bit.
And move. Gone with the weave.
Next is Gale. Gale could probably finish this off somehow with the magic missiles. Nope, not sleep. It's got 7 health. Magic missiles 2 seems a little bit overkill. 6 to 15 should be it, but let's just shoot with all 3 just in case. It all low rolls. And then Gale can probably go hide behind this pillar. Put down our cat. Maybe it'll distract somebody. Nope. Doesn't hurt to put down our cat. Gale can end his turn. Now it's just Lizelle. We can shoot from high ground. We'll get him to stand here, and then we'll just shoot from high ground.
Again.
Nope. Her shooting is really bad, but I also don't want her to go out there to get murdered, right? Let them do their thing. They're going to start heading over slowly, funneling in and killing them one by one. Ow. They're really going hard on Shadowheart. Oh, crap. They grabbed her. Wow, they're really hurting Shadowheart a lot. So it's Shadowheart's turn and then a bunch of these guys. So can Shadowheart kill this one? I don't think Shadowheart has enough damage output to kill this one. Disadvantage 30. Maybe she should just heal herself. Or just cure wounds on ourselves. Level 2 does 5 to 19. That's a little bit overkill. We'll just use a level 1 spell slot. Did 6, good enough. We can probably do a Shield of Faith on her. Does this give even more armor class? Doesn't grant any additional benefits. Alright. Get more armor class so Lizelle doesn't die by standing there. Then we'll end your turn and we'll let them do their thing. Heal wounds. Oh no, they're healing themselves. That's not good. Alright, Depp's turn. Depp's gonna have to come over here and try to magic missiles everybody. We have no more spell slot 2s. But, oh, this is the boss. High Priestess of the Absolute. But we should probably kill these guys as much as we can before we deal with the boss. That did 9. And then you can sort of maybe run back a bit. Alright, you're gonna have to do something for me here, Gale. You can also magic missiles. Each magic missile does 2 to 5. I reckon we can do a level 2 magic missiles and have 1 and just 3 on this main boss. I didn't see what happened there. There we go, 3 damage perfectly. and brought the main boss down to 29 health. Fantastic. Can we put a cat down and distract somebody, maybe? Yep, cat disappeared. Hide behind this pillar. Now it's all up to you. So, we've got an action surge. Immediately gain an extra action to use this turn. I gotta try to figure out how this action surge works. So I get 2 actions, right? Does that mean I get 2 attacks? So if I go disarming attack melee, that's 1 action, right? 14 damage. Nice. And dropped your weapon. And now I should be able to either disengage if I want to, or I can attack again. We can lacerate, and then it'll bleed, and maybe she'll bleed to death. 65% chance to hit. Damn, we missed. Can we run away? No, we can't. So we'll just sit there and tank it, I guess. Missed the Eldritch Blast. Here comes another enemy. He's poisoning depth, not good. Burning hands, fine. Oh, he healed. Did he heal?
I'm not going to
oh god.
much longer.
He's dying. 21 health, that's not good. 13 health, 13 plus 5. Oof, all of this is pretty bad at the moment. I think I need to use a high level cure wounds on myself. 16, alright, so I can survive now, but what can I do here? Shield of Faith is useless. Maybe she should just move out of the way. She doesn't seem to be like too useful at the moment, but then everything's gonna attack her, so I don't want that to happen either. Okay, that's fine, we soaked that. Now Dep's turn. I've got no more spell slot 2s, but I think we need to whittle down the boss because she's pretty strong, right? So let's just magic missiles her. Is there anything that does more damage than magic missiles? I can sleep things. No, I think we should go for the kill. 9 damage. She's on 12, so now she's in kill range. We'll pull Dep back a little bit. Then we'll end turn. And now Gale needs to go and finish this off. I reckon magic missiles and just try for the kill. 12 health. Nice. We killed the boss. That's great. We'll try to put up a cat so that they can get distracted a bit. Yes, they all failed. So this guy's going to be distracted. We can probably go a bit deeper and start attacking stuff. We can end our turn here, and now it's all up to you. Not enough movement to hit that, but we can hit this one. We'll just go for a normal attack. Maybe it'll kill it. Nope. What happened to my pommel strike? I swear I used to have a pommel strike. Maybe it was attached to my weapon. I'm getting Eldritch blasted by the mage. Yep, they're all missing, which is great. But she knocked me down. Oh, she shoved me. Okay, that took 7 damage, not the best. We can start doing some damage with you now. 60% chance, let's go for it. Nice, we got 1 down. We could probably go for a heal on our tank in case. There we go. And we'll just end your turn. Alright, we're no longer poisoned on Dep, so Dep can sort of move up. Hopefully he won't get hit. We get magic missiles, or we can just start using our cantrips and save our actions. 75% chance to hit Warlock Grease. 9 damage, fantastic. He's still on 9 health.
Let me recite their demise.
We'll just get Gale over here as well to start whacking them. 5 damage, great. Gale, give me a cat. Nope, cat didn't work.
I am fury. I am death.
Alright, you're up. Can we kill this warlock? Nice. Now we need to head up and kill these last 2 dudes. One is up here, so we'll start heading towards this direction then. Yep, ranged attack is probably going to hit because you're hitting with advantage. We'll get you up, and then we'll get you to try to take a pot shot at one of these guys. 40% chance, good luck. 3 damage, not bad. Sacred Flame, saved, nice. Start moving these guys up. Start taking pot shots, because you can't get up there, so... Low ground, 50% chance to hit. Missed. Fine. That was expected.
A tale for the ages.
Gale, you want to give it a go?
Watch my back while I take
No,
a look.
don't loot things. Take a pot shot. Or we can magic missiles it. 14 damage. Chance at that. Nah, we don't need to, I don't think. I think we can save our spell slot so we don't have to take a rest. 2 damage. Okay, we'll take it.
I will ascend.
You're up next. Can we hit this guy? These little trackers are quite annoying. They only have 7 health, but they do so much damage. You're good, so we can probably head you back down. Alright. 1 enemy left to deal with. We'll probably start heading you up, because there's no point just taking pot shots from down here. We can just sort of go around and hit him from behind, right? Can we shoot at it though? Nope. He keeps doing sacred flames, but it doesn't do anything to us. Alright, we're gonna start heading up. Can we shoot at it? Yes. Missed. Fine. Gale, we're all gonna head up. Take more pot shots. Oh, nice. 10 damage. Amazing. Let's give him a cat to worry about. You can go be distracted by a cat. And you're last, so you can start heading out that way. Can we take a pot shot? Nice. 40% chance. Good luck. Oh, nice. He killed it. Easy. Alright, we did it.
Take a look.
And I think we only need a short rest to heal up. We've still got plenty of spell slots, so everyone is nice and healthy again in case there's more battles to be done. Now, we've dealt with the goblin's leader, right? The goblin's spiritual leader, Priestess Gut, was defeated, but someone else must have led them into the battle. We need to find them. Where? Search for the leaders. There's more leaders. We need to find Halsin, and we need to basically explore this area. Let's loot the stuff. Maybe they have something cool.
Power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Follow your instincts. Don't be afraid.
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Welcome the tadpole's influence, sorry. Yeah, let's welcome the tadpole's influence. We've got a tadpole in us, we might as well use it. That's efficiency, right? Oh, she's got a tadpole too. Oh, don't eat the tadpole. Alright, we've got a spare tadpole now, and that's great. We can study it. Maybe we can give it to that random guy at our
It's a
camp.
true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
I'm not sure about this. I don't know about...
Don't worry. You won't come to harm. I'll protect you.
I don't know about this, guys. What do we do? Should we open our mind or close it? Alright, let's just eat the tadpole.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
I don't like this.
You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Okay. Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen. Alright. What does that do? I can't even find anything in my inventory. Alright, I'm gonna quickly loot everything around here, see if there's any valuables. I don't think there will be. But we'll just take it for sale later. Alright, let's regroup and try to find something around here. There's a chasm over there and there's a door over here. Let's go in here. It's locked. Okay. What about this door? They're all locked. No, this one's open. Where does this lead? A bunch of barrels. We can move objects out of the way.
Something over there.
There's a rocky crevice over here. Ooh, fire arrows. Useful. I'm going to give my fire arrows to Lizelle, just in case she needs to set something on fire. Do I need to equip it? It's already equipped. Alright, great. Maybe we should equip all her different arrows. Just in... Oh, did I just use that? Whoops. There we go. Give them some equipment to use in combat as bonus actions. What do we do here? How do I squeeze in here then? Can I summon a cat?
Direct me.
Can I control the cat? The cat can't move. Alright, that doesn't help. I can't squeeze into this crevasse. Moving on. Can I get rid of that barrel I just picked up? I feel like I don't need that in my inventory. Alright, I have no idea. Try to pick this lock with Shadowheart. Maybe there's something cool in this room.
How tempting.
We've got lockpick tools, dexterity, we can get guidance, and then just roll over a 10, hopefully. 6. 7 plus 3, exactly 10, perfect. Open up this door, see what's in here. See, my alt button is not working anymore. It won't highlight everything I can interact with. We'll just have to slowly, carefully go over this area. Let me see if I can find anything interesting here. Priestess Quarter entrance. Alright, maybe there's something in her room. That's locked as well. Let's try to lockpick it again with guidance. Set the roll over a 10 again. 3. That's not good. Feel like we really need to get in here, so let's use the rest of our thieves tools. We'll try again. 7. 8. 3. Nice. What secrets does this priestess's room hold? Looks like a new area. We might get into combat. What is that? That is...
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
I'm so sorry. I thought this was the latrines. I'll be off now. Is it just the one priestess? 75 health. Bodyguard of High Priestess. Should we take this fight? At least we can inspect this ogre. It's a level 4 ogre with a 14 AC. I don't think it's too hard to take on this fight. Let's engage with Dep. Do we get surprised even if we're not in hiding? I don't have a level 2 spell slot. Alright, then let's engage with... Well, we'll give guidance over to Lizelle, and then we'll engage with Lizelle then.
Action, not reaction.
We can lacerate it immediately and then make it bleed.
Show no mercy.
You've wandered into a forbidden area.
Alright. Did we do any damage? We did 10 damage. Nice. So I don't think we should hold back over here because this thing looks quite strong. So let's just start magic missiling it and doing as much damage as we can. 55. Oof. There's a lot of damage we need to do.
The witching hour.
Alright, Gale, you're gonna have to step up here a bit. What's our highest damaging move? Probably Witch Bolt. 7 damage, and then we can activate it again next turn, I think. Then we can attack with Shadowheart as well. Now, Shadowheart's probably better doing melee attacks, right? Not enough movement. Fine, we'll just throw a firebolt at it. 45% chance. Or a Sacred Flame with a 55% chance. Let's go with Sacred Flame then. Nope, that didn't work. He's gonna slam on Lizelle. That does 16 damage and knocks me prone. Not great. Alright, that was my action to get up. And I'm on 12 health now. But I can heal myself with this. And then that's pretty much all I can do. Alright. Let's just keep doing as much damage as we can. It's on 32 health. We should be able to take it down from here.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Let's activate our Witch Bolt. Is that an action? That did 12 damage. Fantastic. That was our action. So we can do 12 damage per turn as long as we're linked to it with Witch Bolt. Can we do other things? Does that break our concentration? No. But it does distract to this person. Fantastic. Now we can go up and hit it. But that slam looks like an AoE. So I probably don't want to get in there like that, right? She's on 22 health, so we're okay. Let's just go with damage. Sacred Flame has a higher chance than our other attack. So we'll go with that. Then we'll just end our turn. We'll see what he wants to do. Okay, that does a lot of damage. Ouch. But now we have an action, and it only has 14 health, so we can go for the kill. We can go disarming attack and try to get rid of its weapon in case, well, it doesn't matter because we're just going to crit it and it's going to die. Fantastic. Camp supplies, we'll take it. Now, what else is in this room? We've got some scrolls. I don't think we need any more scrolls of burning hands. But maybe there's something else cool in this room. There's a bed, some animal carcasses. There's a padlock key here. What is this padlock key for? There's a gilded chest over here with an amulet of Misty Step. It lets us use Misty Step. I don't know what Misty Step does, but it could be useful. Was that the thing the spiders were doing in the last episode? Let's just take it. I mean, we can always try it out, right? Who doesn't have an amulet? Everyone sort of has an amulet. No, Gale doesn't have an amulet. Let's give Gale this amulet and see what he can do with it. So now he has Misty Steps. Surrounded by silver mist, you teleport to an unoccupied space that you can see. This is super useful, and it's a bonus action. So as a bonus action, I can now teleport. Oh, that's awesome. Super handy. Now, what else are we missing here? Got a bunch of crates with probably camp supplies in them, and we'll just venture forth. What is this? Illicit powers. Oh, we can evolve an area of your mind to embrace your potential. What? We can start using our illicit powers.
No time to rest.
So we've got 3 tadpoles that we can give to people. Shadowheart and Lizelle doesn't want to, but you can. Anything here cool? Transfuse health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. No thanks. Favorable beginnings. The first attack roll ability check you make against a target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. That sounds useful. Psionic Overload is an action that just does 1 to 4 damage. That doesn't sound particularly good. Concentration Blast can do 6 to 36 damage. Wow, what? That sounds awesome. Let's take this tadpole. Consume a parasite, unlock a new power. Favorable beginnings. Does that mean we need to keep these parasites in our brain? Is this a terrible path to go down? Once per long rest, we can change... Oh, these passives are awesome. Charm. That sounds useful. I like this Luck of the Far Realms, guaranteeing us a crit. Anything else over here that's useful? Oh, this Psionic Backlash seems really cool. So we're going to go down this route to get Psionic Backlash. That's all of our parasites gone.
Have to keep going.
So if we kill people with parasites, we can gain their parasites, basically, and then make ourselves more powerful. But I don't know if this is a road we want to go down or not. Where are we? Is this still part of the area, or is this just like a brand new area? What are these stone discs? Alright, this looks like a puzzle. That's cool. What are we trying to solve, though?
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? I was rather more curious to know what benefit. Was there another matter you wish to discuss? Accidentally
clicked Gale. What would we be trying to achieve here? Is there something in the room that tells us like what pattern we wanted to get these moon discs in? I'm pressing Alt and nothing is happening. Stone, silver plates. Doesn't look like there's anything in the room that tells us what we want to do. Oh, we failed a perception check.
That might be worth a look.
What might be worth a look? Ah, this lever. It's locked. I'm guessing because the moon discs aren't in the right position. Let's ungroup. I don't want everyone here. Let's just use Lizelle to do this. I can't see like what the moon discs are meant to do. Are we meant to have all the bits and bobs on the inside or what? Alright, all the circles are on one disc now. Is that what we wanted? All the circles are now on 2 discs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles and 9, 10, 11 holes. So it's got to be some sort of thing where we got to get the circles somewhere. I mean, logically it looks like maybe we want to get the circles on the outside because there's 1, 2, 3 circles on the inside, and if we can get them all on the outside, maybe that unlocks something. So if we turn this one and then we chuck one here, then we move this one around, then we turn this one, then all the circles are on the outside. Did that do it? Let's get Dep to press the thing now. That didn't do it. Let's walk around the room some more. Maybe there's like other levers and stuff. I guess maybe we need to get the circles all onto Well, there's 4 holes. Maybe if we get the 4 holes onto one disc, it'll help. We don't want any more on this disc. And now we just need a hole on this disc, and then that may be the solution. Hey, it worked.
Very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
We gained an inspiration. We still haven't figured out what we do with all our inspirations. When a character performs an action that's true to their background, they gain experience points and receive inspiration. Inspiration must be spent to re-roll an ability check. You can have a maximum of 4 inspirations. If you are at maximum inspiration, completing background goals only grants experience. Interesting. Resurrect anyone in your party. Survive a fight which you kill 10 or more enemies. Okay, that's pretty easy. Solve the moon puzzle to unlock the Underdark. Okay. Unlocked the Underdark. So, that lever.
Let's see.
Did that open something? That would have just locked something. Where is the Underdark? I have no idea, but we'll just keep that in mind that we've unlocked it. We'll click the lever one more time to activate it, I guess. I have no idea where the Underdark is. Anyway, moving on, let's get back to our main quest, which is we're still trying to find Halsin in the goblin camp and search for other leaders. So let's start heading back out. Door to the Shattered Sanctum. That's how we get out, right? There's still a section of this map we haven't quite explored yet. What is this? Scroll of Melf's acid arrow. That sounds useful. Let's take that. Anything green, we'll just take it. Don't know what they're used for right now, but I'm sure it'll be useful one day. Alright, so we've pretty much explored all of this inner sanctum area, I think. Let's head back out this way. We can keep exploring up there. Let's just go quickly check that out. There's an iron gate down here. It's locked. Could try to lockpick this iron gate. What's down here? It looks like an enemy down here. A warrior in there. There's a bunch of dudes in there. Smithing. This looks like a big fight. Alright, let's sneak over and let's go rescue this guy that looks like he needs a bit of rescuing. Now, Lizelle is on very low health. Maybe we should short rest. That's our second short rest. That's fine. We're on low on everything anyway. How many people are here? It doesn't look like there's too many of them. This guy's just being whacked. Alright, there might be more enemies here than we think. Let's just position ourselves appropriately for this battle. Oh god. Gale can probably do our engage. Oh god. Nope, never mind.
Mind if I do?
We're just gonna start whacking them.
Soul isn't good.
Depth cast. Wait, what's happening? Reactions. Once per round, a character can react to another action. Manage your available reactions in the reactions tab. Which one's the reactions tab? Luck of the Far Realms. This is one of my abilities that whenever you make a successful attack roll, you can change it into a... Okay. We can make this a crit. Let's try it out. 14 damage crit. Amazing. We can get Shadowheart to probably do something. They can probably kill this person, right? 55% chance or 64% chance for the fireball. Missed. Fine. Lizelle's gonna go up and whack it then. And then she'll go tank the rest of whatever. Can you whack it? Why can't you whack it anymore? Because it's not your turn anymore, apparently. Okay, that's fine. We'll try to kill it with Gale. There we go. One down. Now we want to spread out a little bit so we can't be shot. Let's get Gale to go this direction. A little bit behind this wall. Gale can summon his cat to distract everyone. Nope.
Blood comes easy these days.
Alright, Depp. You've got no more actions, only bonus actions. Nothing you can do. Next is Shadowheart. We'll probably get her to move up a little bit. She's only got bonus actions left as well. We can grant a shield to you, but I don't think we need it, right? I'll just give you a shield just in case. Alright, you have an action, but not really sure what you should do with it. These are all melee dudes, so we're not too worried because they have to come over. But we'll take a pot shot anyway. Doesn't hurt. 5 damage. Oh, there's a guy up there as well, I just noticed. Did not see that person up there before. Alright, we'll end your turn. Let's see what these guards do. Yep, they're gonna dash up, but they can't attack, right? Cool. Now we can just slowly murder all these people.
May it please,
We got Gale over here. We can use magic missiles, but I don't think we need it. So let's just try to hit it with our normal spells. 7 damage, that one's down. Always summon a cat. Oh wow, someone investigation checked that one out.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Depth. Firebolts. Firebolts have been the most literally useful spell ever. Wait, what happened to my firebolt? The heck? What did I press? I pressed some stuff too quick. Oh my god, never mind.
Concentrate.
Alright, you can just go whack it. 45% chance. Okay, your whack is not very effective anymore. How's your firebolt? 40% chance. How's your sacred flame? 55% chance. Let's go. 3 damage. Short.
Victory awaits.
And now is you. So Lizelle can just whack it, hopefully killing it. We can disarming strike it. Don't think we need to. Oh, we got 4 of these things. We might as well disarming attack it. 18 damage, killed it. Great. 3 more baddies. So we just end our turn here, I guess. We'll see what these guys do. Ah, they've joined combat. Oh no, they've killed him. They've killed Smithen. Who is Smithen? And do I care? Do I want to use a res scroll on him? I have no idea. We didn't save Smithen. Very sad. Alright, let's just try to murder the rest of these guys then. 9 damage. Fantastic. Summon your cat. End your turn. You can come out as well and do some damage. Try to kill this thing. 94% chance. Advantage. 3 damage. 3 more to go. End your turn. And then you can throw a fireball as well. 50% chance. Missed. Fair enough. Lizelle can head over. We can just do a regular ranged attack. 3 damage. Come on, you can do this, Lizelle. 4 damage. Nice. He's only got 1 more dude up here. He's going to take a pot shot at Lizelle and do 3 damage. Short. How do we get up there, though?
Can't stay idle.
I can't get up there or target him. Is there a ladder somewhere? Can't reach destination. How do we get up there? Or even shoot at this guy, for that matter. 5 damage. Short, we'll take it.
My faith will protect me.
I think we'll just take pot shots at him until he dies. Oh, nice. Crit him, and he's dead. And we finish that battle. Very easy. Alright, well, we can get out, or we can go further in. Looks like there's plenty more to explore in here, but our quest takes us out this way. So I kind of really want to just keep doing this. More leaders of the goblin camp. Sounds like we've got a lot more fighting ahead of us. And I see some movement over this side. There's a really scary boss looking dude deeper in here. I feel like this is a complete... Oh, and a dead mind flayer. Maybe we can get a tadpole out of them. But do we want to take this battle? Can we cast Speak to the Dead? I'm just curious about this guy, but I want to trigger all of these people in here. And it looks like if I stand here, it will. Can I speak with the dead from here?
That should work.
I can. Who are you?
Does not respond.
It does not respond. Alright. Let's just see, like... I'm just gonna go loot these guys first, and let's see if I can loot something off this corpse at least. Ooh, we got some key. Nice. Grubby key. I just want to sneak around and see if I can loot this guy without aggroing. Ooh, more keys. Cage key. Sure, these keys will come in handy when we go that way, but there definitely looks like more enemies ahead. So let's see if we can't quietly loot these things. Nope, it doesn't even have anything on him. Smithen. I'm just going to assume he's nothing. We're not going to explore deeper this way because it doesn't seem relevant to our quest. Maybe eventually a quest will take us down this way and we have to go and murder these goblins. But given we have no spell slots and not really on great health at the moment, we should probably just head out.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, let's get back outside to the outside area of the goblin camp and let's see where we're meant to be going. So, according to this, we're meant to search for the goblin leaders and search for Halsin inside the goblin camp. But we've already searched the goblin camp. We haven't gone to this side yet. So we'll carefully go to this side, I guess. Does there look like more goblins in this direction? Do we see a Halsin anywhere? Just a bunch of stuff to loot. I don't see anything useful on this side. There's a big circle around here that's telling us about the goblin camp. If I were a captured healer, where would I be? I don't see anything, honestly. Search for goblin leaders, goblin camp. Okay, so maybe the markers are here, but actually all the goblin leaders are in there. What we saw before was probably one of the goblin leaders. So I guess we just have to keep exploring the Shattered Sanctum and defeating all the goblin leaders. So we have a battle ahead of us here, and then a battle ahead of us over on the other side. Let's go back into hiding and see if we can take this battle from an advantageous point of view. Where is this, and who is looking at us from here? I don't see the enemy that's spotting us from here. Is there any way to get above? Can we climb any of these trees? Doesn't look like any way to get up. We can go here and just attack. But do we want to fight this massive battle right now with basically no spells? I don't think we do. So maybe we should make camp. We don't have any more short rests, but we can do a long rest. If we're going to take a boss battle with a boss, we should definitely take a long rest.
I will have an explanation, or your head.
Walk away now. I won't warn you again.
Not the two girls in our party fighting. Relic. This is about the artifact, isn't it?
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
So, any ideas how we settle this?
The bad blood must be purged. A jewel will come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it.
Oh god, they're gonna fight. We don't want them to fight.
You had every chance to look the other way.
Oh, what?
But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Oh, Shadowheart, don't do anything. Stop, please. Oh man, our negative charisma is really starting to impact us. So we took the points out of there and now we're getting -1 to our rolls. Favorable beginnings. Okay, that's good. That's our passive that we got from our brain worm. And guild artisan +2. So, oh god, Shadow. Can we get... Oh, we can get this. Advantage friends. So we can get 2 rolls. Let's do it. Oh yes, we got a 17. Nice. Please, stand down.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
We need her, Shadowheart. Give her a chance.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
God,
Loosen
just
the grip on your pride
de-escalate,
for one
please.
blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
That would be lovely.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
I agree. Oh, alright. We're back at the campsite. I mean, Volo...
How do you fare?
Has your research turned up with anything that might help with this parasite problem yet?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very,
Useless.
very
Who are you?
high. Volo Themp Gedar, realm-renowned author, and tastemaker at your service. Once I've written you into one of my books, there won't be a tavern in Faerun you can enter without receiving a hero's welcome.
Useless. Alright. So let's just go for a rest. I don't think anyone wants to talk to us. Shadowheart disapproves of us going to bed. Okay. Here we go again. Oh wait, nothing happened. Amazing. Alright, we've got all our spell slots back. Let's leave camp and let's try to engage this battle. Now, if we de-group and hide, we can probably figure out a good way to approach this. We probably want to kill all the ads, or we can just do a ton of damage to this person. Nope, too far. Can we walk over and do something to this one at least? Alright, let's position the rest of our people then. We pretty much want Lae'zel up the front. Yeah, they're not seeing us from here, which is good. There's another one there we can take out as well. But maybe we should take out this mage-looking dude first. We'll get Gale positioned up front as well. There's only one entrance here, which is a little bit annoying. I want to know who's spotting this area. And I guess Shadowheart can sort of come around here. I want to spread them out a little bit in case they do some sort of AoE. We don't know what attacks they have. Alright, we might as well just engage. I'm going to engage with Depth. The dead Mind Flayer there. Alright, we're going to try to attack with our Scorching Ray on him. So if we walk up and then we quickly Scorching Ray. That killed it. It was probably overkill a little bit. Oh, wow. We killed it without even anybody... Are we in combat? Oh, yep, now we're in combat. Alright, everyone's attacking us now, but we have initiative, so it's still our turn. We want to kill as many of these dudes as possible. These guys have not much health. Do I want to use my Scorching Ray? Let's attack with Gale first with a Magic Missiles. Or Thunderwave could be good. How does this work? Can I walk up and Thunderwave? Let's try it. We haven't tried Thunderwave before. We can't get any closer than this. 1 to 8 thunder damage per level. Let's do it at level 1 then. It'll knock these two guys back, which will be kind of handy, I guess. Let's try it. That's cool. Is one dead? Alright, nice. We killed one. You probably need to run away. Because whose turn is it next? It's the boss's wait, that's not the boss. Is that the boss? No, it's this guy's turn. And then the boss. Where's the boss? Yeah, the boss's turn is last. So we still got someone completely out of combat.
My favorite.
So maybe we can get you over here without being spotted to throw a fireball at you. There we go. Join the battle. And now this one is almost dead, which is great. Kind of want to spread you guys out. We might get the cleric up the front, so in case they do attack, it'll attack the cleric first. We'll give shield to Lae'zel, as usual. Then we'll end your turn. You can't do anything for your bonus action, so you might as well just go hide behind here and not get hit by anything.
The last board is set.
Finally, we've got Gale, who can't move anymore, but we can use our usual cat. That cat is kind of super useful. Hey, it's alive. Alright, cool. They all failed their investigation checks. Ooh, lucky. 4 damage on Shadowheart. That's acceptable. We really want to take out these dudes. So, can we do this Gargantuan Cleave? We haven't tried that either yet. So if I go over here, for example, can I then Gargantuan Cleave both of these guys? Nice. And then this guy's like off balance now, but only did 3 damage, which is not the best. Do we want to kill all the ads before fighting Dror Ragzlin? It looks like it's a boss, so we definitely need to kill it at some point. There's nothing else we can do for now, so let's just end our turn. Let's see what this guy can do. He can rage, fair enough. We need to kill these last 2 ads because they're going to be doing a lot of damage and they don't have much health. 18-6. Oh my god. What the heck? We definitely need to kill all these ads first, and we're going to have to use some big spells to do that. So I might use a rank 2 magic missiles. So we've got this guy on 12 health, 8, and maybe we'll take out these 2 first. 8 health. How many magic missiles do we reckon we need to take out 8 health? They do 4d4 plus 4, so maybe 2? We'll go for 2, and then 2 on you. Oh no, that's too far. Alright, we'll just try for 2 then, and then we'll just use the rest on the boss. Damn it, should have used 3 to guarantee the kill. Alright, that's not good. We'll run you back so you don't get killed. Next is our cleric. Our cleric needs to probably res using the bonus action. So we'll use Healing Word, probably do level 2 Healing Word, and get you up on 9 health. Does this thing AoE? I don't want to get up to it if it AoEs. So maybe you can try killing this guy with a cantrip. Sacred Flame does 1 to 8 with 60%. Or that's not going to happen. Let's just Sacred Flame then. Hopefully we can kill it. Damn it. I'm going to move our cleric up a little bit so that it can maybe soak some damage and it's not going to all be on Lizelle. Alright, it's all up to you now. We're probably going to magic missiles. So 1 on you. And then to just guarantee the kill on you, let's just do all 3 on you. 2. Oh, I killed it. Nice. And it didn't kill this one. It's on 4 health, which is okay. Now we're all fighting this Dror Ragzlin. Cannot pronounce. We'll drop a cat. So maybe the cat will distract them. And now it's this person's turn. Yep, hit the cleric. Great. Now I can't move without getting attack of opportunity on. And then whose turn is it next? It's the boss's turn next and then the warlock's turn. So I guess the only thing I can do is maybe action surge and just try to do as much damage to it as I can before I die, right? So now I have 2 actions. And then we can try to disarming attack it because we really need to get rid of his weapon because he does so much damage. Oh, it didn't get rid of his weapon. Damn. Oh, well, did some damage. Bonus action isn't going to help us, so we're just going to heal. Hopefully that's enough to... Oh, we know it's probably not enough to do anything. There's no point using precision or anything right now. Yes, he missed. Nice. Missed again. Fantastic. And provoked an attack of opportunity. Nice. Whoa, how many actions can this guy use? Jesus. Oh, God. That's a lot of damage on Shadowheart. Shadowheart's on 7 health. Alright. We're going to have to go in here and just do a lot now. So we've got no more rank 2 spells. We're all down to rank 1 spells. We need to kill this one. Now, 2 bolts should definitely kill it. And then we can maybe ignore this guy. We don't really want to ignore him, but I guess the 3rd bolt can be on him. Oh wait, this is sleep. What am I doing? We don't want to sleep them, right? Or maybe we do want to sleep them. Maybe if we sleep both of these dudes, we can just focus all our damage on this 55 health. We can definitely sleep this and this. Alright, now we can focus our efforts on him while these guys sleep. Or at least get like a opportunity attack on them. Alright, next is the cleric. Our cleric should go up here and try to hit it, I guess. Or should we just kill this one? 100% chance to just kill this sleeping dude. Yep, let's kill it. Nice. That's one less thing to worry about. Our bonus action, can we healing word our friend? Or give it shield of faith? Alright, now we just have to do damage. A lot of damage. I think we're just going to go magic missiles. That's probably the most amount of damage we can do. We're just going to smash it with magic missiles. That did 16. That's hardly any. It's on 39 health now. There's no point putting a cat down, is there? What if we put a cat right next to you? Will you be distracted by the cat? Nope. Alright, your turn. No more action surge. We can try disarming attack again. If we can disarm it, then hopefully life will be good. No, but it's not being disarmed, which sucks. 29 health left. Can you heal yourself again? No. Scroll of Misty Step, you can duck out if you want to, but probably don't want you to. Oh, missed our attack of opportunity. He's running away to wake his friend. Oh, God. Ow, what did he just throw at me? 10 damage. Oh, 19 damage. Jeez. Alright, we really need to kill these guys now. Our highest damaging single spell is still probably this, or we can put this guy back to sleep. What is better? I think we should just try to kill it. It's on 29. Let's just try to do as much damage to it as we can. We definitely needed all our spell slots back for this. There was no way we were doing this without spell slots. We'll end our turn here. What can you do? 50% chance for a melee attack. Concussive smash. 50% chance to concuss them. Possibly daze the target. Otherwise, if we use a spell, what can we do? We can inflict necrotic wounds on him with 60% chance. That's our highest damaging sort of melee spell. Whoa! 30 damage crit. What the heck? Wow. Go Shadowheart with the clutch. Alright. Well, Shadowheart, you did your job. Probably need to heal somebody at some point, but we'll leave that for the rest. Let's see if we can kill this guy real quick. I don't think we need to use our spell slots. We can probably just deal with anyone being down. This one person's not going to be able to kill us, right? We'll even give you a little cat to play with. No, the cat died. Alright, it's up to you now. I think we can just disarm you as well. We only got 2 more superiority die left, but we might as well disarm him. Alright, great. He dropped his weapon, he's on 2 health. Now what can you do? He's gonna shoot me for 8 damage, fair enough, and then shove me. That makes sense. And let's see if we can finish him off with an 85% chance. Don't react. Boom, dead. Nice. That was a decent fight, and we leveled up. Amazing. I think this is a good place to call at the end of an episode. Let's deal with our level ups. We're level 5 now. What can we get? Wait, we're level 4. We were level 3? We were level 3 this whole time? Damn. Spell slot 2. Nice. We gained a cantrip. We gained 2 spells and a new feat. Amazing. Alright. So, cantrips. What else is useful? Bursting Sinew. Is there any cantrips that are not an action? Because I feel like our depth is missing a bonus action. If only we could get better cantrips. I like this Bursting Sinew thing. You can explode a corpse, causing it to impale those around it. That's pretty cool. I'm sure we can find some use for that. Now, in terms of our new spells that we can learn, what else is useful? I like this enlarge reduce thing. Makes a creature larger or smaller to affect their weapon damage and strength checks and saving throws. This could be handy outside of combat, because remember that little crevice we couldn't get through? Flaming Sphere. Summons a flaming sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects. You can move the sphere and it emits a bright light. Kind of like Misty Step. It seems very useful. I might take Misty Step. And then in our prepared spells, what are we not really using? False Life is probably not that useful because we're not taking that much damage anymore. We haven't used Blindness yet. And I don't think we need Chromatic Orb anymore, given we have these 2 spells. So maybe we should take Misty Step so we can maneuver around a little bit better. I guess we don't really have any more other spells to put on, so we'll just put on our Orb, I guess. Now we can get our first feat. Nice. So there's so many feats to go through. I'm going to go through all of these and decide on one. I think for my first feat, I'm going to go with ability improvement. So we can increase our intelligence to 18, I think, is probably the best thing for us. Charisma being 8 is not great either. But we'll take that. Now, Lizelle, I want to be our frontline in lieu of not having a tank yet. All you have is a feat. What is there that allows me to get more stuff? You gain armor proficiency with heavy armor and your strength increases by 1. That would be super handy given our strength is 17 and that'll get us to 18. We can get tough, which gives us more health. But I like the idea of heavily armored. Then we can start wearing heavy armor on our character in the future. And we gain 1 to our strength, which is probably our main stat for attacking. So we're going to go with that. Our wizard that we don't really care about. Let's see what we can do. We gain another cantrip. What's a useful cantrip? None of these cantrips are particularly handy to me. We'll get Bursting Sinew as well. Could be useful. In terms of your spells, what else can we do? This Melf's Acid Arrow looks interesting. Let's give that a go. Then let's just get another useful spell like See Invisible, in case we have to use something like that. In terms of our prepared spells, I think we're okay with all of it. I like Witch Bolt. We should use that more often. We haven't used Mage Armor very much. But if we want to try out this, we should probably get Melf's Arrow. And then, since we've already got a blindness, let's go See Invisible. And is there a spell we can replace with Scorching Ray for extra damage? Because we don't really have a second damaging spell, right? Let's get rid of Mage Armor. We haven't really been using Mage Armor much. So we'll get Scorching Rate. And then for our feats, do we just want more ability? Do we have a lot of odd ability points? Yeah, we do. Your Dex, your Int. So we can get to 18 Int and 14 Dex. I think that would be useful. Or is it 16 Con? So let's go 18. And then let's get your Dex to 14. I think that's probably the best. And finally, our Cleric. What can our Cleric do? Another spell slot, very useful. Gained a cantrip. What cantrips are good? Blade Ward, Bursting Sinew, Light, Produce Flame. Thaumaturgy, that sounds useful. You gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. I think our Cleric should be our person that, no, his charisma is terrible. Never mind. I was going to say we were going to use this for something, but what does a Cleric need? Wisdom? Maybe we can get our Wisdom to 18 and be a little bit better. Yeah, let's just go with ability improvements. I'm not seeing anything in here that's particularly useful to our Cleric, but if we get up to 18 Wisdom and maybe 14 Dex, that would help us out a lot. Alright, and that's pretty much it. I think we will leave it here for this episode. We can do a short rest to get everyone back to nearly full health, and then we can probably try to engage the last battle. We don't have too many spell slots on our casters, but we'll see how we go. There might be some small battles we can take, and then eventually we can try to take a big battle. But there looks like a lot to explore in the Shattered Sanctum. We've now killed 2 bosses in here. So there's 3 leaders apparently, so we need to kill all 3 leaders. Let's see if there's anything useful from the boss. Anything cool? Faithbreaker. 1 to 10 damage. It's not like a +1 weapon or anything. Wait, let me try to pick it up with Lizelle. 6 to 15 damage. It's still not as good as the very heavy Great Axe. Yeah, it is a +1 weapon though, so we'll definitely take it. Mind Flayer Parasite, nice. And we get a key. And we get Scroll of Speak with the Dead. So we take that, we can now grant 1 more ability to Depth. And we wanted this one, right? Cull the Weak, was it? Whenever you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than the number of evolved illicit powers, it dies and nearby... Whoa! That means I only have to I have to bring a creature down to 4 hit points? And then it's dead. Wow. See, this thing I thought was useful, but it says whenever an enemy's within 9 meters casts a spell. 9 meters is not that far. That means I'm basically in melee range. I think we go with Cull the Weak. I don't know about putting all these parasites into my brain though. That probably is not the best idea. There's some giant spiders down here with 24 health. Not sure what's down there. Let's check out this dead Mind Flayer. Maybe he has more parasites for us. Nope. I need some regular potions as well. That would be super handy. Haven't found any potions for ages. Alright, but that's it. We'll leave it here for this episode. I think we've done plenty. We've killed 2 bosses this episode. Fantastic. We've got 1 more to go. So if you don't want to miss out on that, don't forget to leave a like and a sub, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.